I've checked my stats. I've got access to all my planes, at least one copy of all of my planes. So no dramas there. A new map has started. So we're on a new map. It's the same map. It's the Moscow map, but it's the front. When I say a new map, the front line. Oh no, actually the front line is the same. But everything has changed. So here's where I was taking off from before. Zaluji, and the tanks, I don't think the tanks were this far north. We won the last map, and so I think the front line has changed favourably in the Axis favour. I think the first task is to I think is to see where is everyone taking off from. There's one player here. Last time there were 17 players there. We've got 11 players in total on the Axis side. One player there. 6 players there. That's probably the winner. 1, 2. So this is the place here to be, I think. Or is that a 7? No, that's a 1. 5 players. This is probably the place to be. What have we got? Defences, defences, defences. And something here, I don't know the significance of that. Got some enemy tanks here. There's a train there that needs to be destroyed. I know this region better than any. I should probably stick here and keep attacking this target. I'll just stick with it. What should I go in? I'll go in a Stuka with 1,000 kilogram. Do I have access to the 1,000 kilogram? Yes. Extra armor. Do I have access to the Stuka? Yes, because I checked my stats page and it said that I did. Provided I don't run out of fuel, 30% should do it. Two-second delay. Guns to about 400 meters because it's ground attack. Siren, additional armor plate. Flying this plane here. Alright, I think we're about ready to go. So I'm taking off from here because I'm familiar with this, and I'm going to go up to the same area. Our tanks are here now, they've moved north. And going to hit this one again. Let's do it. Hopefully no nasty surprises with being kicked or anything. I think I'm pretty safe because I checked my stats and they're all good. I've also made 30% progress out of 100 and my rank is Feldwebel. I think I was a sergeant before, now I'm a Feldwebel. I don't know, I could be totally... I'm not really sure what the ranking system is. I think I'm like a junior officer. I think successfully RTB-ing is the name of the game because I think that's what gets you the points. Not so much destroying targets, but successfully landing. I think that's what gets you the points. So with that in mind, I'm going to hit the target and then land. So taking off from Zaluji, going about 350, 340 to this target here, going to drop at 1,000 on it and then just return back. Got the 2 river systems, one here and one here to guide me. Let's rock and roll. Full power. I think I'm the only one taking off from this airfield. I think there might have been one other aircraft and that was it. Do I need flaps? I don't think so if I can get to 200. It's a pretty long runway. If it looks like I'm going to run out of real estate, then I'll give it some flaps and up she'll go. We're almost at 200, so that's all good. Time to rotate. There we go. Lights are off. Flaps are up. Gear, of course, is fixed. Head 340. Props at 74%, that's what I use. Engine power's at climb mode. So we've taken off with a heavy payload, although I've only got 31% fuel, so that's made the aircraft lighter. Should have a river on my right and my left. There's the airfield off in the distance there. Of course, much slower than flying a Bf109. There's one of the rivers. Maybe, just maybe, I'm getting the hang of tactical air war, but look at my temperature, it's very high. It's not very high, but it's high straight away after takeoff, almost at 100 on the water. It's one of those things you say, oh yeah, I've got the hang of it, and then you overheat. Going about 350, 340. Where's that river? There it is, there it ends there. I need to get higher so I can see the features on the terrain. 1611, enemy tank convoy was attacked. That's in the... It's in the west, I think. 1611. Yeah. Ideally, I'd go there and attack the tanks with a Stuka with the BKs. They look to be available. We're at 650 metres. I can see the first river system there. Once I'm over it, if I'm high enough, I should be able to see the second river system and fly to it. (1709) defence position was attacked. Was our defence position near the enemy tanks. It's 800 metres. This plane climbs so slowly in comparison to a 109, goes without saying. But the effect that it's going to have on the target is much bigger. It is 200 kilometres an hour, that's very slow. On the stall, basically. I am trying to climb at continuous mode though, which is kind of ambitious. Town just below. Second river system coming up. Sorry, the first one rather. And I see that thing there, does it have a bridge on it? Yep. There's the airfield off in the distance that it's one of my waypoints. Level out and check them out. So I've taken off from Zaluji, going north. There's the first river system that I've just hit. There's that first feature with one bridge there, hidden behind the number 9, and another bridge there that I just saw. The airfield in the distance that I saw is that one there, so I'll go up the river towards it, ultimately heading to here. And going to start keeping on climbing just to get, you want to get to like 2 or 3,000 metres. could increase power. And for increasing the power, what did I get? I got almost at 1,400 meters. Still climbing close to the stall, around 210 kilometers an hour. There's 1,500 meters. $1,600 meters. I have to start navigating as well. There is the airfield, there is the river, so I'm on track. There's the town on the second river system. All good. How's the temperature? That's good. Speed's okay. Got to keep lifting. I'm at 1,700 meters. I want to get to 2,000, I think. $1,800 meters. The throttle's at 100%, but because I'm higher, I'm still in climb mode or combat mode or whatever, not in emergency mode. But on the deck, throttle at 100% would be at emergency mode, so the modes are dependent on the altitude. Almost at 2,000. Then I can reduce power. See, it says first engine continuous mode, even though I've got the throttle at 100%. So it gives you an idea of the effect of altitude on the engine's performance. The power output gets less as the plane climbs higher. Temperature's good. Almost at 2,000. Temperature's still good. Speed's very low. Basically crossing 2,000 now. And I can see the town in the distance. So the mission's not going to end, but I've got to contend potentially with enemy fighters. Last time I got to the town, the mission ended. So annoying, so annoying. I was about 30 seconds away from dropping, and then the mission ended. It was a victory, but still, I wanted to at least complete that run in RTB. And so far I've got no way of knowing when the whole map is going to end, because it doesn't have a timer that I can see. Right, we are here, heading into this town, this river, runway, train track, and the target's on the river. There's the runway, town to the south, there's the target. The action's in the west so far, so that's good. Will the target have... Oh shit! Time to go. Time to go. There could be an enemy aircraft that's very far away, so it could be a false alarm, or it could be right on us. Sometimes my gunner gives my position away by firing when the enemy's 600 meters away. Let's build up that speed, let's drop that bomb. He's out of range, good. Nice. That was very effective. Another two like that and it'll be done. Look at that. Take him on head to head. Is that a 109? Is he going away from me? Hey, that aircraft's been shot. Probably by my gunner. I can't catch him, I better just... Oh shit, there's two. What the heck, man? I should try and hit them head on, but bloody hell. They're probably I-16s. Yep, they are. Get out of here. Gonna go south, gonna get out of here. Gunner says he's out of ammo. I don't believe it. Going south, going south. Come on, gunner, shoot. Shoot, gunner, shoot. You're not out of ammo. Do I have to dogfight them? Shit! Gunner out of ammo? That's BS. He's got plenty. What if I reload? Might have to get into the gunner station. I don't know, man. I don't know. IL-2. Look, there's an airfield. Bloody hell, I'm not going to make it though. It's over the river. No dramas. Could be problematic. That airfield that I'm probably in enemy territory here. I think I crash landed here. Felt like an eternity. Maybe I got over to here, but I doubt it. I could have been captured actually. I was heading for this airfield, but it's in enemy territory. Which it didn't used to be. And I crash landed in this forest here, I believe. Right on the border. Let's hope for the best and expect the worst. I really think my gunner should have had way more ammunition than he did. And then when I jumped in the tail trying to get the damn gun to work, I think I hit the tailplane a little bit. Not to worry. I had to physically reload the gun even though it's set out of ammo. And I still got a few shots. Ditched. Yes, not captured. I'm still in it. And I destroyed a plane, one of the I-16s. Excellent. 4 vehicles, 1 building. Because there were no planes at the target, so either the gunner or myself destroyed one of the attackers. Ditched, 21 points. I might go back there because there were so many targets in a different plane. It says that I don't have an F2 though, is the thing. I've only got E7 and Macchi. I'll take an E7 in pure fighter configuration. Wasp. Where's Wasp? There it is. Buzz buzz. Bzz bzz. Guns to 150. Hopefully I'll clean up 2 of those I-16s and an IL-2 when I'm down there. Guns to 150. Remove the headrest. That'll do us. That'll do us. Let's rock and roll. So, because I saw so many fighters there, I'm going to have to go back there. Now I know why I saw an IL-2 there. It was attacking our tanks. This sector of the front actually is very hot. 2416.2. It's miles away. Alright, same deal, but just heading back to hunt for fighters this time. Our tanks are between the airfield, which is in the enemy territory just over the river, and the enemy's town and the enemy's strong points. Our tanks are in between those 2 points. I crashed out just on the other side of the river near the airfield in that forest. I can see an aircraft over there, I think. Yeah, I can. Let's head to it slowly. Keep gaining altitude. I lost it. Right at the termination of the river, right there, that's just to the right of it's where the tanks actually are. So you could expect enemy activity there. And enemy fighters and everything. Just keep on climbing. There's a plane, He's over the tanks. Of course, it's really hard to see. Comes in and out of sight. Only catch him when he's in the sun. Highly likely that there's 3+ enemy aircraft down there right now. There's no road that they're on, is there? Yes, there is. They're on a road out of the town. The town, there's the road. They're just after the intercept road, so they're there. Where's the plane? Within range now, should be able to see him surely. For that matter, where are the tanks? I'm almost over them. It's time to dive down and have a look. Tanks are between, there's the river and the town, then there's the road out of it, then there's the cross road, and then there's the river. The tanks are between the river and the cross road in that small area. Hang on, there's a cross road up there, that's the one that I'm referring to. So the tanks are in there, probably in the forest. And where's the enemy? How's the temperature? Good. Time to turn around and go and have another look. Could also be fighters hovering over the target that I just attacked with the Stuka, thinking that I'm coming back there in the Stuka again. So I could go back there, that might be where the fighters are. But along this road, literally along this road, there's some of our tanks, and there should be the enemy attacking them. There's the tanks. Some of them are destroyed, some of them are still there. Alright, I found them at least. This is where the enemy will be coming to. The town on the river, so I'll turn around about now. Yeah. Alright, it's all happening. There's a couple of planes over there. Oh, I can see an aircraft over there. Just I could. Ridiculous, can't see a damn thing. There. Two I-16s, I think. No, it's an I-16 and a 109 probably. They are over the strong point. I'll intercept the 109. The I-16. Could be a yak. Nah, I-16 I think. They're a lot higher than I am. I-16's taking damage. That's a P40. It's going down. Or is it? Looks like he's got him licked. Don't want to steal his kill, but still. I help him out as well. He's a tough old bugger, that P40. Dangerous too. Finished him off. How's my temps? Pretty good. Still going, huh? Where's that, my buddy? It's a 109. Alright, this is pretty cool. Nailed that P40. Very, very awesome. What is my direction? Roughly east. Where the heck am I? Where's my friend gone? I have to RTB. There's the terminating river. There is the road. He's been in a mega fight. All of his ammo's probably gone. I might go back to the tank's high altitude and see if I can see any tracer or explosions. If I can, I'll dive down for one more and then I'll RTB. It's important to RTB so you can lock in your kills. There's the river, there's the town, there's the road, there's the crossroad. There's the other river. That sun's kind of shining on the canopy. Tanks are in that clearing basically. Springbok Rugby says 2 contacts. Where? I think he was going back to base. I think he means I-16. Why can't I see any tanks down there? Yeah, there they are. They've come into view. So then, where's the enemy? I got someone on my tail. Definitely time to RTB. The tanks. I'll try and get near the tanks. They'll be landing in my territory. I'm pretty sure I hit that attacker, and I think it was a PE2, but I wouldn't have destroyed it. There goes an I-16. Two planes. Two planes. Not bad, huh? Ditched 12 points. Is this Bodenplatte? Nah, it's not Bodenplatte. This is Battle of, strictly speaking, it's IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Moscow. Really, it's all great battles. It's just IL-2 great battles. Two planes. So now I have to reassess what do I want to do now. Got a cup of tea sitting there that I haven't touched in all that time. So we're still defending the tanks, and that area there that I attacked with the Stuka is still there. If I try and get through there, there's so much enemy activity there. But still, I've got to hit the target as well. Have I got any Bf109s left? Yeah, I think so. I think I've got one left. I should try and do a successful flight in the Bf109 and then RTB. 50% fuel, 150 on the guns. Headrest removed. Just got to try and hit something and then RTB, get my points up. G'day Lily Trilly. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sort of building up some kills there. Yeah, that'd have to be true if the I-16's carrying some cannon. The MGFF is a very slow firing cannon, slow firing, and it has a low muzzle velocity as well. But of course, if it hits, it does damage. But yeah. And what have I got? 120 rounds. Greetings from Norway. Oh, wow. Literally the other side of the world. Think before I take off, there's something important I should do. I should drink here this drink of, it's not actually tea, it's coffee. I should have a sip. It's been sitting there for 40 minutes. A bit of caffeine. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to... MG150-120 is much better than MGFF. Yeah, true, true. Alright, I think I'm about ready to take off. For about 330, 340 on the direction. The interesting thing is, until I got hit by that PE2, probably by the tail gunner, the aircraft didn't have any engine problems, didn't overheat or anything. The radiator settings that I'm using, they're probably pretty generous, but they're working. Of course, they've slowed the plane down a bit. Oh yeah, I'm going to get on the radio, so to speak, and tell the others that there's a lot of action at 2221. I think most of the guys know by now. Scoring a fighter race from down under during World War II? I don't know. Bluey Truscott comes to mind, who flew P-40s in the Pacific, but I'm not too sure. Hermes 226. My grandfather was a Stuka pilot. Yeah, I had family members in World War II. One of them was got to turn the lights off. One of them was a fighter bomber pilot, fighting the Japanese. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. Got taken out by a ship. Alright, where the heck am I? I've turned my lights off. Are my wheels up? Yes. I should climb, huh? Going in roughly the right direction. Alright, I think I know where I am. I'm at the first river system. Enemy held airfield should be up here somewhere. There it is. Okay, gotta climb. Give myself some time to climb. Temperature's good. Speed's good. Everything good. Just gotta gain altitude. Which model of the 109 is my favourite? Obviously the K4 is the most high performance. This one here is pretty good. This is the E7. For those that don't know. There's an aircraft. I'm probably going to lose it, but I'll head straight for its direction. I can see it, I can see it. Totally lost it. Oh, this is terrible. Totally lost it. Oh, well, that's just fine and dandy. So there's an aircraft down here somewhere and it's just vanished. I'm gonna have to just get out of here because I'm now the target sort of thing. I think sun glare might play a role. If the sun is glaring on you, it might be a lot harder to spot a target. Well, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Cheers. Let's see. I'm not at cruise power either. I'm at like 70%. How's the temperature? It's okay. Absolutely nothing. It could just be a lull in the battle, as it's called, waiting for the next wave to take off and to fly over and to appear. Temperatures are good. I've got full fuel. The plane's undamaged. Haven't fired my guns yet. Yeah, look, guys. Yeah, I think most of us. I mean, world wars are worldwide, so I think most of us had some family that got caught up in it, one way or another. The F4 up to the G2. I hear the G2 is very good at climbing and very good at boom and zooming. Do I have a favourite fighter pilot of World War II? Oh, there's so many characters. Adolf Galland was pretty awesome. Galland was a pretty awesome character in addition to fighter pilot. Hartmann was the record holder, something like 352 kills. W190. Yeah, there's a documentary on the making of the Battle of Britain, and Galland was like an advisor on that one. Galland and Douglas Bader were advisors on the Battle of Britain movie in the 1960s. Yeah, that's right. The one problem with the 109s is they had Merlin engines. There's an interesting episode of This Is Your Life with Bader and Galland. That was... Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's well worth a watch. They both survived, so there you go. Someone says, when does the mission end? And that's a good point. I don't actually know. Damn, there's a lot of players on here now. Let's go hunting. Well, the tank icon is still there, so the tanks are still there. I'm going to head further up to this area here as well. Someone says between 1.5 and 2 hours. Interesting. I really wish there was a timer to let me know exactly when the mission is finishing. There's the town, there's the road, there's the tanks there. I can see action. Not see any planes at all, but I can see action. Shit! Oh yeah, it should have bailed out. Still alive? No, I'm dead. Damn it! Was it the same i16 or a different one? So the PE2 arrived on the scene at some point. I had the advantage on one i16. I'm pretty sure, I assumed that I hit it, but that one that shot me down was undamaged. One plane. So I shot down... So I shot down an i16, and then a PE2 showed up and another i16. I think that's what happened. Killed. 2 points. Damn it. I don't think that I'll be able to play... I'm going to put it on pause and I'm going to check the stats. Bear with me for half a minute. Okay, what's happened is that my experience level, which was at 30 out of 100, has gone down to 0 out of 100. I no longer have a Bf109 that I can fly. I don't think I've got anything else that I can fly except the Macchi. Let's see here. Have I read Gallen's book? I haven't. I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to read so many books from that period. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so many RAF people, then suddenly Gallen was there. Quite an appearance. Ends in 30-40 minutes. Thanks, Nutella. Oh yeah, that story, that's right, yeah. G'day, JG. Late 30s. Should have bailed out. That would have solved a lot of issues. Yeah, I should have actually just flown away from the i16 because I assume that the E7 is faster than the i16. Nutella, yeah, no Discord. Yeah, cool. Guys, the question now is, I think I can fly the 202, even though I died. I could be totally wrong. Someone, there's that boomer meme that's going around these days. Someone a few months ago, before the boomer meme erupted, was joking that IL-2 is a boomer game. I ain't no boomer. I'm the offspring of a boomer, but I don't think it's like Fortnite or something. Like, it's kind of at the opposite end of the spectrum of that. I think purely because of the infrastructure and setup costs more than anything. You got to get track IR. You got to get high-end PC instead of a PS4 or whatever. So what I'm going to do is rather than quitting just now, I'm going to try and fly the Mc202. It'll probably kick me, but I'm going to try it. And if not, then I'll be able to hopefully rack up some points again. .800 rounds of basically 50 caliber there. That should do it, I think. 50% fuel. Guns to 180, I think. Change the skin. I think I'll get kicked, but I'm going to try and fly this plane. Right, so that's the colour scheme we got. Kind of blends in with the scenery. Yeah, the plane with the short and long wing for the trim purposes. JG, do I have a trim? No, not usually. I've been able to use it a bit in like the Bf109F series, but not much more than I should use it a lot more than I do, particularly in high-speed dives when the the elevator authority diminishes at speed. Alright, looks like the server is going to let me fly this plane. That's exciting. I think it has the same engine as a BMW, as a Daimler. It's a Daimler-Benz engine, same as in a 109. Tank convoy is getting attacked. Well, what have we here? Always enjoying the default photos in the cockpit. I think they're really good. Looks like those are the temperature gauges. I don't think I'm going to be able to read those. They're tucked away, kind of hard to access. Kind of can. They're about 60 to 80 degrees. Alright, my goal is to shoot something down and then RTB and land. That is the important thing, is to land. Even if I don't shoot something down, my goal is basically to shoot something, maybe even use all my ammo on that one plane and then just basically full power go south land and then get my points back. It's kind of like if you've ever played War Thunder, you get a bunch of points, and every time you lose a tank or something, you lose your points, and pretty soon you've got no points left, and it's a real drag to try and accumulate them again. The tanks are getting attacked, so I've got to head back there and try and intercept something there. Tank convoy was attacked in sector 2221. That's exactly where I'm headed. Better go straight there. By shutting my radiators a bit, make the plane a bit faster. In terms of head tracking software, I think the next thing that I'll go for will actually be HTC Vive or something like a you know, one of them their headsets, VR headset. Got to try it, I think. Pretty hard to see anything with this sun glare. One of them's got to be oil, the other one's got to be water. One of them's getting a bit high, getting up towards 100. fast plane. I think I just arrived at the tail end of the tanks being attacked, so the enemies must have taken off again and gone back to base just as I arrived, and I think they'll be coming back pretty soon, a couple of minutes maybe. Again, my mission is to just hit something with all my might and then RTB and land successfully. There's the enemy stronghold. One there. Two PE2s. They're really fast aircraft. Going to get ready to turn in on them. Now. Ah, come on! Shit! So dangerous. Man. Yeah, man. The kind of the window of opportunity that I had behind that PE2 was about 1.5 seconds. I lingered for like maybe 4 seconds. If I stayed for 1.5 seconds, it would have been okay, but any longer than that and you're a goner. Ah, man, that's annoying. Don't park in P26. Yeah. Always fast attacks. Yeah, this is true. Damn, not a good outcome. Nonetheless, that's the end of this stream. I think that outcome, I just got killed 2 times in a row, so I think that blocks me out for 20 hours. Not to worry, I'll be back around the same time tomorrow for another stream on the same server. Damn. Probably for the PE2s, hitting him with the 50 cows, I mean, it's okay, but you can carry MG15120s with a Macchi if you're going to go after PE2s, probably fast, and probably with the cannon, I would say. What is the result? Alright, yeah, look, I think if I'm going to check my stats after this. I think I'm blocked out for about 20 hours, I assume. That does indeed conclude this stream. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you can join me for the next one tomorrow. Those PE2s had a pretty tight formation going on there. He does not really have the guns for the slashing attacks. Yeah. Need to add some cannon. Visa, thank you. Thank you. Great fun. Have a nice afternoon. Cheers. Gregor, thanks for the stream. No worries. Thank you, guys. Alright, I'm going to take off. Thanks everyone for joining. Like, share, subscribe. Check out froggyfrog9000.com, and I'll be back roughly the same time tomorrow. Hope you can join me then. Bye for now.